Hello and welcome to Jessie at Home. Today I'm going to show you how to make a ripple stitch. So these are great for blankets and mainly blankets. I've seen them in scarves and wraps. You can use them in hats. There's a lot of things you can use them for, but most people tend to use them for blankets. They're a very popular blanket pattern. And to get started, I have Red Heart with Love yarn and a Furls J Alpha Series crochet hook. Now, of course, you can use whatever yarn you want to use in the coordinating hook. This is just what I'm using here to show you how to make this ripple stitch. So to begin, you want to start off with a chain that is a multiple of 16 plus 3. So let's do two of the multiples. So 16 plus 16 is 32, plus 3 is 35. So we need to chain 35. 34, 35. So we have chained 35, which will be 2 repeats of our pattern. Now, to begin, you double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those 3 chains that you skipped count as a double crochet. So now what you have are 2 double crochets. Okay, those 3 chains you skipped counted as a double crochet. So these 3 count as a double crochet, plus you made a double crochet. Now you're going to double crochet in the next 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to double crochet 2 together twice. Double crochet 2 together is when you start a regular double crochet, so you yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, but then you stop and you go on to the next double crochet. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 stitches on your hook. And we'll do that again because we had to make 2 of them. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 stitches on your hook. Okay, so there we have 2 double crochet 2 togethers. Now we're going to double crochet into each of the next 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to place 2 double crochet into each of the next 2 chains. So in the next chain we're going to place 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and in the next chain we're going to place 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Now again we're going to double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to double crochet 2 together twice again. So here's our first double crochet 2 together, and our second double crochet 2 together, okay. Now we're going to double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. 5 chains. 1, 2, you can see we're almost done. 3, 4, 5, and you should have one chain left. In that last chain, you are going to work 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Okay, now that is your first row, and if you kind of flatten it out a bit, you can see it's already got the shape of the ripple. Now I'm going to work on row 2, and row 2 is the repeat row. It's really a simple pattern. It's a 1 row repeat. So I'm going to show you how to make row 2, and that will be your repeat row. You just keep making row 2 over and over again until you're at the size that you want, and you've made your scarf or your wrap or your blanket or whatever it is that you're making. Okay, so row 2, obviously we chain 3, and that counts as our first stitch. We're going to double crochet in that first double crochet again. So this counts as our first stitch. We're going to place another double crochet in that same beginning stitch. So there's our 2 double crochet. And then we're going to double crochet in the next 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to double crochet 2 together twice. This may seem familiar. Double crochet 2 together once, double crochet 2 together twice. Double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. There's 1, 2 in that one, and then 1, 2 in that one. Double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet 2 together twice. There's double crochet 2 together once, double crochet 2 together twice, double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches, and we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know some of you might think we're done, but remember, this chain 3 counted as a stitch. There is 1 stitch left, and we need to place 2 double crochet into that last stitch. It's very important you don't forget that, or else your piece is going to go at an angle and you're not going to have enough stitches to work in. It's going to be a mess. So this chain 3 is a stitch, and we have to work 2 double crochet into it. Okay, now it's not always easy to work into it. It's a big old pain, but we do it anyway. 1 and 2. And here we have our ripple. And it's really that easy. You just keep going. Remember, you start off with a chain of 16, a multiple of 16 plus 3. So you get your multiple of 16, 16 times whatever, and then you add 3 onto it. And that's your multiple of 16 plus 3. Then you work that first row till you're done, till you've reached the end, and then you work row 2 and you keep repeating row 2. Now, if you want to change, you know how all those places where we had double crochet 5, double crochet 5, double crochet 5, you can change the length of these little legs in between your ripples by changing how many you've double crocheted. So you can double crochet 4 or double crochet 6. For every number that you change, you have to increase or decrease your multiple by 2. Okay, so if you double crochet 6, you've gone up 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So you have to increase your chain by 2. So it's multiple of 18 times 3. If you're only going to double crochet 4, you've lost 1. So you have to decrease your starting chain by 2. So instead of a multiple of 16, you'd have a multiple of 14 plus 3. You always have that plus 3 at the end. That's for your turning chain. Okay, so there you have it. I hope that was helpful to you. Have a wonderful day.